Starting off with Section 1, welcome to RBF's Academy. Before we even touch a chart or talk about a single currency, we really have to set the record straight on what this environment actually is. The Academy is all about stripping away that toxic, fake guru, get-rich-quick illusion that's all over social media. Honestly, this isn't about overnight millionaire fantasies. Whether you're a total beginner who's just holding a smartphone or you already have a bit of market experience, the reality is that long-term success comes from building genuine, step-by-step trading skills. No fluff, just factual, methodical learning. Moving right along to Section 2, the core trading pillars. You see, surviving and actually thriving in these markets requires a whole lot more than just staring at screens all day. There are 4 absolutely vital steps required here: knowledge, discipline, patience, and consistency. We need to completely crush the idea right now that trading is based on luck. It's not. If you're relying on luck, well, you're eventually going to lose. True success in trading is a direct result of stacking these 4 attributes. You need the knowledge to know what to do, the discipline to strictly stick to your rules, the patience to wait for the absolute right setup, and the consistency to do it over and over again. And the curriculum here is designed to build those exact traits across 5 specific pillars: Forex trading, chart analysis, trading psychology, risk management, and wealth building. Notice how broad that actually is. We aren't just looking at random lines on a graph. We are analyzing the psychology of how you react to money under immense pressure and the strict risk management you need to protect your capital. These 5 pillars together form an incredibly protective and ultimately profitable foundation. All right, Section 3, Lesson 1. What is Forex? Okay, let's slow down for a second and get right to the very core of what we're actually doing here. Forex is simply short for foreign exchange. By definition, it is the largest financial market in the world where one currency is bought and another is sold. Just let that sink in for a second. When you step into the Forex space, you are not just trading in some tiny niche corner of the internet, you are actively participating in the absolute largest financial arena on planet Earth. To really put the word largest into perspective, we are talking about trillions with a T. For context, if you literally counted $1 every single second, it would take you over 31,000 years just to reach $1 trillion. And every single day, multiple trillions of dollars are exchanged in this market. We're talking about the major global banks, massive financial institutions, multinational companies, and yes, everyday folks exchanging currencies constantly. That sheer, unbelievable scale and liquidity means there's always movement. And hey, where there's movement, there's opportunity. Which brings us nicely to Section 4, the mechanics of buy or sell. So how do we actually interact with all those trillions of dollars? Well, imagine we are looking at the EUR/USD matchup. That stands for the euro versus the US dollar. In Forex, currencies are always traded in pairs. You are never just trading one single thing in total isolation. Whenever you place a trade, you are participating in a matchup. You're buying one currency and selling the other at the exact same time. It is basically a giant global economic tug of war. And that global tug of war creates a really simple binary foundation for us. Let's look at the logic. If you analyze the market and you genuinely believe the euro is going to gain strength against the US dollar, you click buy. Simple as that. But if you look at that exact same matchup and you think the euro is going to weaken against the US dollar, you click sell. You are quite literally just taking a calculated position on which side of the matchup is going to win out in the near future. But I want you to remember this. It's simple, but mastering it takes skill. The core concept of physically hitting a buy or sell button, incredibly easy. A toddler could literally click a mouse. But knowing exactly when to execute that trade, knowing exactly why you're taking it, and knowing how to protect your downside if you turn out to be wrong, that level of execution requires the deep, hard-earned skills that are taught within the Academy's pillars. All right, let's wrap things up with Section 5, your first trading challenge. So sitting there and absorbing information is great, but taking action is what actually moves the needle. The Academy challenges you to actively commit to this journey by answering 3 vital questions right now. Number 1, where in the world are you joining from? Number 2, would you personally consider yourself a beginner, intermediate, or advanced trader? And number 3, probably the most important one, what is your absolute biggest trading goal? Defining these answers right now fosters a real sense of community, and honestly, it establishes your own personal accountability. And answering those questions sets you up perfectly for what's coming next. Moving forward, the curriculum dives way deeper into currency pairs. It breaks down exactly how traders actually read those chaotic charts we talked about earlier, and it gets into the real nitty-gritty of how money is actually made in Forex. It's a natural progression that builds directly on the mechanical foundation we just laid down today. To close out this explainer, I want to leave you with a powerful core mantra of RBFX Academy: knowledge first, discipline always, profits follow. And here's a provocative thought for you to chew on. Are you just chasing a few quick profits today, or are you actually willing to build the deep education and the strict, unyielding discipline required to make those profits an inevitable byproduct of your skills? Build that foundation first.